Welcome, welcome! It's Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy bringing you another Star Citizen video. And we're going to do another FPS weapons video. And I think we are going to move into one of my favorite handheld weapons, the Coda pistol. Now, this thing is made from Kastak Arms, has an effective range of about 100 meters. It is a 50 caliber semi-automatic pistol. It only holds 6 rounds. Let's take a look at what the in-game description is for the Kastak Arms Coda pistol. Often called the Kastak Arms hand cannon, the Coda can end an engagement with a single 50 caliber round, although the substantial power can make the Coda's recoil hard to handle. Considering its limited magazine size and substantial kick, sustained fire is discouraged in favor of more accurate single shots, and they are not wrong because you'll notice sometimes throughout this video that you'll want to get those single shots off and take a second between, because when you try to follow it up quickly, a lot of times that shot's going to miss. I don't know if that's a mechanical thing or what, but yeah, it's kind of annoying because this thing's a 50 caliber. You headshot somebody, they should go down even with armor on, but that's not happening here. So you have to two-shot all the enemy AI in this, well, you'll see this in this video. So, yeah, this thing cost 722 AUEC for its base price, which is not bad at all. I mean, there's ARs that are costing 4,000 credits more. So, yeah, it's not bad at all. You can buy this thing supposedly at Crew L1 or Grim Hex. I think I got mine at Grim Hex. It's a cool little gun for sure. I prefer... let's put it this way. I love using this thing, but because of the magazine size, it's not my favorite all-purpose use pistol. Let's put it that way. It's great for just a backup sidearm, and that's how I would recommend using this thing. But I would probably go with a different pistol based on magazine and speed of shot, like follow-up shots. Go with an LH86 or an arc light pistol. You go with a number of different pistols that are going to be a little better with magazine count and with being able to put a certain amount of shots down range in a certain period of time at a certain accuracy. This one definitely good for the 1 and 2 shot if you can do it 1, 2, but you got to be careful. If you're trying to put all 6 of your shots down range in a timely manner and keep them on target, it's just not the easiest thing to do. Now, something else I did in this video as well, but I think I cut it out of this video, is I did some of these runs with a silencer and some without. I highly recommend you keep the silencer on, because as soon as you shoot without one, you are a big, bright target for everybody to turn and shoot at. And they will do that. So if you guys are running any of these missions without silencers on any of your guns and you find them a little difficult, try a silencer. See how much easier it makes life running any of these FPS missions. I guarantee that you're going to find it a lot simpler doing some of those missions. They're not impossible without a silencer by any means. They're not that difficult. But I just recommend having one on your gun to make life a little easier against the dumb AI. That's, yeah. About anything else about this gun? Well, what else do you want me to say about it? It's got a big kick, so keeping it on target's not the easiest thing. But man, it's loud. It hits super hard. It looks cool. I hesitate to discourage anybody from using this thing. I use it as a backup in case of emergency gun sometimes. I've kind of moved away from using it in that role because I prefer more rounds in the magazine. 6 shots when you have to fire at least twice on every enemy can be it can make life difficult. Here, that took a lot more shots. Of course, I'm firing from range. I mean, in real life, that would be difficult as well. But yeah, I mean, I would just prefer to have more rounds in the magazine in case I needed them, because I'm not gonna be pulling my pistol out unless I've run out of ammo in one of my other guns. You know what I mean? So if I run out of ammo in my other guns, I don't want to have a gun on my hip that only has 6 rounds. That's just not smart. So I tend to go and, lately I've been finding the pistols that have much more rounds in the magazine, so that I'm not worried too much about running out of ammo when I have to, break glass in case of emergency kind of thing for running a pistol. It's fun to run pistols, especially if you're in a group of people, make some of these missions more challenging. But I would stick with an AR for your main weapon, maybe a shotty for the backup in most situations. You could also run with a sniper rifle if you're going to be a little bit more open space. Those aren't bad choices for, longer ranges. And I'll do a video soon on one of the sniper rifles as well. I still need to do one on a shotty, so then we'll have your pistols, your ARs, your shotties, and your snipers all done, and not done, just at least one video on each, and then I can kind of fill in the spaces with some of the other ones. This is a unique weapon in the, Kastak Arms. It kind of makes some of these interesting weapons, like this one, like the plasma rifle. They make the Custodian, which is another gun I really like, but I couldn't recommend if you're new to the FPS world, because, or at least in Star Citizen, because it's not a strong weapon, to keep on target without a compensator, maybe. And so, yeah, Kastak, their weapons hit hard. Let's put that away. They hit hard. They're not the easiest to control, but they make very quality firearms. There we go. There's my commercial for it. What do you guys think of the Coda? I know somebody in my comments on one of my other videos asked me to do a video on the Coda, so I know that they really like it. I know a lot of people in my Ord, Texas, and part of the TexasSpaceNavy really like running Codas. But again, it's kind of a niche thing. Some people may run it as a background or a backup weapon. I've kind of moved away from it a little bit. It's still one of my favorite guns. I just moved away from using it as a backup weapon because of the ammo. So, yeah. What do you guys think? As you can see, I actually took some damage here from getting shot in the back. Someone also requested that I let you hear how it sounds when you're firing it. Again, remember, this is silenced. It has a much louder noise when it doesn't have the silencer on it. So, yeah, I would probably tell you to go with a different pistol for your everyday carry and Star Citizen for the magazine size mostly. Because, I mean, let's face it, if you're running an AR shotgun, you're going to need some of those magazines, whatever armor you're at, you're going to need it for those. Whereas you don't want to really sacrifice some of those magazine slots for pistols. You just want to make sure you have plenty of ammo for your main guns. So, yeah, I would stay away from this one if you're planning on running pistol, period. It's a great gun. Run it for fun. Make sure you bring all the ammo you can, because you're going to need it. But if you're going to be running all the time in FPS, this is not the weapon for you. This shouldn't be the weapon for you. You should go with something else. That's my 2 cents. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching this video. I hope you got something out of it. Please hit that like button. It really helps me on the algorithm. And if you hit that subscribe button, That helps the channel out as well. I could certainly appreciate each and every one of you who have subscribed, and I hope that each one of you are hitting that little bell icon, let you know when I do more of these videos, so you can be the first ones out to watch them. I really do appreciate everybody that's been viewing the channel lately. If you want to contribute to the channel, you can do that through my Patreon or YouTube members. That's going to be listed in the description of the video. And if you would like to join the org, you can do that as well. That information will be listed in the description as well. Just make sure you put an application on the RSI site and in our Gilded. So check both of those out. With that said, I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, and I'll see you out in the verse.
Ah!